As I said that if I see a 1 plus cos A in the denominator, I am tempted to multiply the numerator and denominator by 1 minus cos A. And that is what I have done. Okay. And because I have multiplied the numerator and denominator by 1 minus cos A, I get the form A plus B into A minus B here, which I have written as A square minus B square. Okay. Now, once I get a A square minus B square form here, I see A square minus B square form is 1 minus cos square A. And I know 1 minus cos square A is sine square A. So I write it and I see that 1 sine cancels with this. So I only get a 1 sine in the denominator, 1 minus cos A by 1 minus 1 by sine A. Now remember that this proof could also have been given to you in this manner. Prove that sine A by 1 plus cos A is equal to cosec A minus cot A. Okay. Now this proof, this question could have been given to you in this manner also. Instead of saying prove that sine A by 1 plus cos A is equal to 1 minus cos A by sine A, they could have given you prove that sine A by 1 plus cos A is equal to cosec A minus cot A. Okay. Now, in order for this uh, to be true, you just need to add one small step. You do everything as you are doing. Okay. And you reach till this step. And after this step, what you do is you write this as 1 by sine A minus cos A by sine A. And we know that we can write this step, right? 1 by sine A minus cos A by sine A. I don't think any doubts here.
Yes,
We just separate. So 1 by sine A, you can write this as cosec A, and cos A by sine A, you know this is cot A. Okay. So that is what? Same question, but just one more step extra. If the question would have been given to you in this manner. Okay. So next, what we are going to discuss is 15.2.
sir, one question.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, how much marks comes in the ICSE from trigonometry?
And whose question is this?
Khushi Gupta. 60.
Trigonometry normally is you can expect 7 to 8 marks. If you,
Sir,
I'm
70.
only talking about identities. I'm only talking about identities. If you talk about trigonometry, including heights and distances, then it is
yes, sir.
around 11 to 12 marks. Yeah, 11 to 12 marks. Okay, from the whole paper.
Sir, in compulsory it comes or in choice?
Uh,
Yes, same question.
Sometimes you know what happens. Examiners sometimes stress on if they want to stress on certain chapters. Suppose if they want to stress on trigonometry, then what they do is they give you one question in section A and one question in section B. In fact, from trigonometrical identities. Suppose they want to focus on trigonometrical identities, so they will give you one question in section A and one question in section B. Okay. Suppose if they don't want to focus, then what they'll do is they'll give you in section A, but they will not give you in section B. Or what they can do is they can give you in section B 2 questions in section B. Okay. So that if they give you 2 questions in section B, then what happens? If trigonometry is your strength, then you will attempt those 2 questions, because in section B you have the choice, right? So those and those whose weaknesses, who have trigonometry as their weakness, they can leave that. Okay. So that is what. So you can expect on a maximum, you can expect 11 to 12 marks out of your entire trigonometry. Now, next question that want to discuss is 15.2. 15.2. 15.2 is this: 1 minus tan square A by cot square A minus 1. This was the question. I think it is cut here. So let me just write 1 minus tan square A by cot square A minus 1. You need to prove that this is equal to tan square A. Now, always you need to keep an eye on what you need to prove. What you see in the left hand side here, in the left hand side, what you see here is you have a tan and a cot, and on the right hand side you have a tan, which means that even if I don't change tan to sine and cos, even if I don't change tan to sine by cos, still it will work because I have a tan on the right hand side. So what I do is I start from the left hand side And since I see only a tan on the right hand side, what I do is here I change everything in terms of tan. 1 by tan square A minus 1. Okay, now I take the LCM. 1 minus tan square A by 1 minus tan square A. So now this will cancel. 1 minus tan square A into tan square A by 1 minus tan square. Okay, so these two are going to cancel. So you get tan square A, which is equal to your right hand side. So what did I see here? I saw that the right hand side only contains a tan and my left hand side contains a tan and a cot. So even if I don't change to sine and cos, still it will work. But what you can also do is you can change this to sine and cos. Then what happens? If you change this to sine and cos, this to cos by sine, then you start from the left hand side and you reach at a certain expression. And then again you will have to start from the right hand side, reach at the same expression. That is, you have to show left hand side is equal to right hand side. Clear? Next is 16.2. 16.2. Again 16.2 is cut, so I'll write the question. You need to prove that tan square theta.
Sir, do 16.3 instead.
What? I could not understand what you said. Say again.
16 part 3.
16 part 3 you want?
Yes, sir, instead of
Ah.
16 part 2.
Yes, sir, even
Okay.
I want 16
Okay.
part
I'll come to
3.
16 part 3. 16 part 3 is there in my list. Okay. Now here I'll not explain the entire problem. I'll just explain to you how to approach the problem here. The point that you have to see here is that you have to see that you have a tan and a sec on the left hand side, and what you have to prove is a cos on the right hand side. So straight what comes to your mind is that I have to change tan to sine by cos, and I have to change sec to 1 by cos. If I can do that, then the problem will be solved. So if you see here, I have changed tan to sine square by cos square. Okay, and I have changed sec to 1 by cos and then taken the LCM to get this, and then certain terms are going to cancel here, and then I'll get sine square by 1 minus cos theta square. Now here the main trick comes. I get sine square theta by 1 minus cos theta whole square. Okay, I know that sine square can be written as 1 minus cos square. And what is the use? What is the use of this? Why am I writing sine square as 1 minus cos square? Because if I write sine square theta as 1 minus cos square theta, then I know that this is a difference of two squares. 1 minus 1 square minus.
कुछ खाने दो.
टाइम ओवर हो गया उससे बनाइए
क्या बनाई? Smriti, please mute.
Just hold on, I'm getting a call. ক্লাস করতে পারবে না পারবে না হ্যাঁ কিন্তু ও তো আসলে অন্য ক্লাসগুলো করছে তো সেটার জন্য আমি বলছি আচ্ছা
Sir, you are not audible.
ঠিক আছে আপনি আপনি জানেন এটা
Sir is speaking in Bengali.
ঠিক আছে, নো প্রবলেম। ঠিক আছে, আমি নোটগুলো পাঠাচ্ছি, নোটগুলো বলে বলবো।
अपूर्वा
আর আমার আমার ইউটিউবে ভিডিওগুলো আছে, ওই ভিডিওগুলো
ए बकवास बंद कर
ও
तू
জানে।
चुप कर ए सर नहीं है इसका फायदा मत उठा वरना धो देंगे
হ্যালো,
ए
ইয়েস
सर कैन हियर
yes, I'm back here, and because I know why have I done this, because sine square theta I know is 1 minus cos square theta, and 1 minus cos, because this is now a difference of two squares, a square minus b square, which can be written as a plus b into a minus b. That is what I am realizing here, and that is the reason I have written this sine square theta as 1 minus cos square theta, so that I can split 1 minus cos square theta as 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta, wherein 1 minus 1 minus this power, I have a square here, this power cancel, this does not cancel, sorry, this does not cancel, this power cancels, this power becomes 1, this cancels with this, so that I'm only left with 1 plus cos theta by 1 minus cos theta. Okay, so 16.3, and this is going to be the last one because I have little time left. 16.3, the question is, prove that 1 plus tan a whole square plus 1 minus tan a whole square is equal to 2 sec square a. That is the question. Okay, now see, in this question, you see, what do you see on the left hand side? Left hand side is what? 1 plus tan a.
It should be a minus.
On the left hand side, you see a tan, right? And on the right hand side, you see a sec. So what comes to your mind immediately? Sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta, isn't it? Whenever you see a sec and tan, this should come to your mind. Sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta, right?
Yes, sir.
That means I can change tan to sec or sec to tan. So here on the left hand side, I see a tan, which I want to change to sec, which is quite possible. But the problem is I have a whole square. So I remove the problem by expanding it. So I write this as a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, this, and I write this as 1 square plus tan square a minus 2 into 1 into tan a is equal to 1 plus tan square a plus 2 tan a plus 1 plus tan square a minus 2 tan a. Now you open the brackets. 1 plus tan square a plus 2 tan a plus 1 plus tan square a minus 2 tan a. So plus 2 tan a minus 2 tan a will cancel. 1 plus 1 is 2. Tan square a plus tan square a is 2 tan square a. So now I take 2 common. And I know that sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. So 1 plus tan square a is sec square a. Clear? Now you understood?
yo
Yes, yes.
Okay.
yes sir
Now one more thing for those who
Yes.
want to take science, like Khushi, who are good in mathematics, you not only have to remember ya plus b whole square formula and a minus b whole square formula. It will always help if you remember a combination of these two formulas also. It will not only help, but you have to. It is better you remember now.
2a square plus b square. Yeah, I knew this.
Both of
4ab.
these. Okay, it will always help. So what form do you see here? You see a plus b whole square form, a minus b whole square form. So directly from here you can write twice of 1 square plus tan square, isn't it? Yes, Kushi?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
If you remember these formulas, Kushi, if you remember these formulas, you will very soon become Atmanirbhar. Okay. You're already Atmanirbhar, but you'll be more Atmanirbhar. Okay, so I think our time is up, so I won't continue today.